Air traffic control, staffing crisis, and the Washington D.C. Mid-air collision. Aviation safety breakdown. A shocking mid-air collision over Washington, D.C. has once again raised concerns about air traffic control staffing and aviation safety. How did it happen? Could it have been prevented? And why is there a growing crisis in air traffic control staffing? Stay with us as we break it down in simple terms. What happened in Washington, D.C.? Key details of the incident. 1. Date and location. January 29, 2025, over the Potomac River near Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. 2. Aircraft involved. American Airlines Bombardier CRJ-700, a regional passenger jet. U.S. Army UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter, a military aircraft. 3. Sequence of events. The jet was descending for landing. The helicopter was flying on a designated low-altitude military route. Air traffic controllers warned the helicopter to maintain visual separation. The helicopter acknowledged, but moments later collided with the jet at just 300 feet altitude. 4 casualties, all 67 on board. Both aircraft lost their lives. 5. Investigation focused. Why was the helicopter at 300 feet instead of 200 feet? Did the pilot misjudge another aircraft's lights? Was there enough staffing in air traffic control to prevent this? New audio transcripts reveal pilots' actions. 1. The helicopter, using the call sign Priority Air Transport 25, PRT 25, requested visual separation from the CRJ passenger plane, meaning the pilot was taking full responsibility to avoid the aircraft by sight. 2. Air traffic control conversation. ATC. PAT 25. Do you have the CRJ in sight? PAT 25. Pass behind the CRJ. PAT 25. PAT 25 has the traffic in sight, requesting visual separation. ATC confirmed. ATC 3. A second request was made shortly after. ATC. PAT 25. There's traffic just south of the Wilson Bridge. CRJ is at 1,200 feet, setting up for runway 33. PAT 25. Requesting visual separation. ATC. Visual separation approved. 4. Key concern. The helicopter may have been responding to the wrong aircraft, leading to the tragic miscalculation. The air traffic controller staffing crisis. What do air traffic controllers do? 1. Manage thousands of aircraft movements every day in busy airspace. 2. Prevent collisions by issuing altitude, speed, and directional commands. 3. In high-pressure situations, more controllers mean better safety. What's the crisis? 1. In 2011, there were about 11,700 fully certified air traffic controllers in the U.S. 2. By 2023, that number dropped to 10,600, despite air travel increasing. 3. Many controllers are retiring faster than new ones are being trained. The Trump-era decline, 2017-21. 1. 2017, hiring freeze. The administration cut government hiring, affecting FAA training programs. 2. 2018-2019, government shutdown. Stopped new ATC trainees from entering the system. Enforced unpaid controllers to work, increasing stress and burnout. Major backlog in training still affecting safety today. The Biden administration's recovery efforts, 2021 present. 1. FAA hiring ramped up from 900 new controllers in 2022 to 1,500 planned in 2024. 2. Funding increases for training and infrastructure. 3. But training takes up to 3 years, so shortages still exist. The reality today, many control centers are still understaffed. An example, New York ATC operates at only 54% staffing levels. 2. Many shifts rely on overtime, increasing fatigue and risk of errors. 3. Washington, D.C. ATC. Staffing on day of crash. Reports suggest one controller left early, leaving just one person to monitor the sector where both airplane and helicopter traffic before the crash. 4. FAA classified the staffing that day as not normal. The facts are undisputable. Will the president retract falsehoods? Elon can put these on X like he shared a misleading article on DEI hire. How staffing affects aviation. Safety, real-world impact of ATC shortages. More near misses and close calls. Slower emergency response. 3. Increased stress and mistakes. 3. Fatigue, more human errors. Even a split-second mistake can be fatal. Could more controllers have prevented the Washington D.C. collision? 1. If there were 2 controllers instead of 1 managing the sector, could the crash have been avoided? 2. The investigation will reveal more, but this tragedy highlights the need for better staffing in busy airspace. This mid-air collision is a wake-up call. Air travel is getting busier, but controller staffing is lagging behind. Will the US take action before another tragedy occurs? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe for more facts, aviation insights, and safety discussions.